Prince William's three children paid tribute to their late grandmother Princess Diana in a series of Mother's Day cards last year, and Princess Charlotte revealed how much the Duke of Cambridge misses his mother. Today Mother's Day is celebrated in households across the UK, and the Cambridges are likely to be one of many families marking the occasion. William and Kate arrived home from their Caribbean tour this morning just in time to celebrate the occasion and will reportedly spend the day with their children at Kensington Palace. The couple usually mark the day privately with their three children Prince George, Charlotte, and Prince Louis, while the children's nanny Maria Teresa Turrion Borrallo will also likely be there. Last year the couple shared a photo of a Victoria sponge cake on their social media that the kids had made for their mother Kate. It had been hand-decorated with buttercream icing, sprinkles and colorful heart-shaped pipe cleaners. Last year the three children also drew and painted adorable cards to remember their granny, Diana, which were then published on the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's Kensington Royal Instagram account. The post, which was shared while the UK was in a coronavirus lockdown, was captioned, "This year Mother's Day will be different once again. Many of us will be apart from our loved ones, but looking forward to a time in the not-too-distant future when we can give our mother a hug again. But for those experiencing bereavement, today may be particularly challenging." Each year on Mother's Day George, Charlotte and Louis make cards remembering their granny, Diana, for William. "Whatever your circumstances, we are thinking of you this Mother's Day." To mark Mother's Day Princess Charlotte acknowledged in her card how much her father misses Diana. The young princess decorated the card with a love heart and butterfly stickers, and wrote, "Dear Granny Diana, I am thinking of you on Mother's Day. I love you very much, Papa is missing you. Lots of love Charlotte." The eldest Cambridge child, George, drew a landscape complete with a shining sun, trees and birds. He wrote, "Dear Granny Diana, happy Mother's Day. I love you very much and think of you always." Sending lots of love from George. Finally, Louis painted a love heart, and decorated his card with rabbits, birds and bumblebees. The youngest Cambridge signed off, from Louis. The Princess of Wales tragically died in a Perrick car crash in August 1997, when William and Prince Harry were 15 and 12 respectively. Diana's death triggered a period of unprecedented collective grief across the UK and the world. Her funeral was watched by an estimated global audience of 2.5 billion people. She also recorded an audio diary for Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle, two young girls living across the globe from one another. According to OK, the friend, who asked to remain anonymous, said Diana got the idea after recording tapes for what would become Andrew Morton's groundbreaking 1992 Diana, Her True Story. Even after the book was published, Diana continued talking into her little Sony cassette recorder, off and on, from 1992 until her death in 1997. On the tapes, Diana offers motherly advice and reveals her hopes for the future of William, Harry, and their respective families. As incredible as it seems, Diana knew she was going to die young, the friend said. She was very attuned to the spirit world and psychic events. She told me she made the tapes for the day she wouldn't be around to help guide her boys. Diana asked for the tapes to be played at key points in her sons' futures. That way, she could continue to be a part of their lives, even after she was gone, the friend said. She thought it was quite clever, and loved the idea of being what she called a nagging mom from beyond the grave. She found it quite amusing. The friend said they learned of the tapes upon arriving for tea at Diana's home at Kensington Palace. She had just finished making a tape a few minutes before the friend arrived and played the tape for the friend and mentioned all the other recordings she had made. This particular one was for William's future wife, the friend said. He was about 13 or 14 at the time, just discovering girls. Diana was fascinated by the idea that he'd marry and one day have children of his own. She was certain he'd be a wonderful husband and warm and caring father, more like her than his own dad, Prince Charles.